Guys, welcome to our channel Oracle DBA Smart. Today we will see how to create user in a database and provide some privilege to this user. So today this topic we will cover in this video. So let's start. Guys, you can see Aura DB is connected in our node. So we will connect to SQL prompt. Okay, guys, here you can see our DB is Aura DB. Open mode is read write and database role is primary. So we will show you how created user in the database currently, and then we will create the user. So we will check user available user in database. So here you can see user demo and user 3456 user 1234 already available in database. So I'm going to create a fresh user. So before going to create fresh user, we have a see the profiles. We have a created one profile, and I just show you. Yeah, guys, here you can see uh, select distinct profiles. We are already in created some profiles. So this profile why we have required because we have maintaining our database some privilege OS level, so user can access or authenticate that DB. So that's why we have required the profiles. And in details for profile, if we will create some separate video on this. This is the long topic. So I'm just here we have required because of some policy and DB level policy we have to set for the user. So that's why here required for the profiles. So first we will use for this user DBA profile. We have already created. So let's create the user. Okay. So create Abhishek profile name. We will provide the user DB profile. Okay, guys, so you can see our user is created. So here I will show you. Yeah, LA Abhishek is created, the fresh new profile. So of this profile, we have provide some grant and privilege to this access to the database and how to perform. So for this scenario, because user is created, but they don't have a privilege to the create tables update or any grants to take the sessions. So for this for this scenario, we have provide some grant to this user so they can connect to the database and they can perform this that task. So I'm going to provide some privilege. So grant we are providing unlimited table space. So unlimited table space because the user we have required some space in this database, and so basically we are giving the unlimited table space so user can create a home as per your requirement. They can not giving this error. You can use any space in this database. So that is the privilege. and now going to the create session. So user can able to create session to connect the database. Now we are going to create any table, select any table, sorry. So he can select any table. Now update any table and drop any table. Okay. To LA, what is the username? So here LA Abhishek. So I'm going to grant giving some grants. So you can see here grant unlimited table space provided, create session, create any table, select any table, update any tables, so and drop any table to this user LA Abhishek. So he can this user can create the table. First we will check this user privilege. Guys, here you can see the Abhishek, we have given permissions, create any table, update any table, select any table, and unlimited table space, create session, drop any table. So this task, for this, as per this privilege, user can perform this task in this database. So that we will see in this database level, they are perform, and we will test this, connect this user, and we will test they can perform or not. Okay. So and so user is created, we have provided some privilege of that user, and now we are going to test user is able to connect, or user is able to perform this activity or not. Okay. So here you can say so this we will take from this connect to this SQL developer, and then we will see. So I'm going to connect SQL developer. Aura DB, and I'm going to connect LA. What was the use? Abhishek. Okay. So guys, I'm going to connect Abhishek, and this is the service name we will use, Aura DB, and now we are test. DNS. Okay. Okay. So here just we will less and CTL start. Now going to test, but not able to connect. Okay, guys. So here you can see for this Aura DB, we have created user LA Abhishek and we given the password. and this is our IP, server IP, and port we are using 1521, and service name is OraDB. So we have, you can see, we have successfully, here status is success, we have connect. So I'm going to connect this through the Abhishek user. Okay, and now wait a second. Yeah, now you can see OraDB is connected. So we have a provided some privilege to this user. So let's see that user is able to perform that privilege or not. So I'm going to create a table from this user. So we have currently connected with this LA Abhishek. So I'm going to create table names example 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 underscore 2 id id equal to integer name, sorry, full name, where care 220, mobile number 12, address where care 230 20. So guys, here you can, we have going to create one user. So we will see it is able to create or not. So guys, here you can see to the Abhishek LA user is example is created. It means Abhishek user, they have a permission to create table, and now we will see Abhishek, they have given the permission for Abhishek, given what is the permission, so update any tables, so rename, create any table, so user is access to create any table, session, drop any tables. So let's see, dropped any tables, the user Abhishek is able to drop or not. So going to drop table names. Okay, you can see user Abhishek is able to drop or not. Yeah, here is table example 2 drops. It means we have provided some privilege to this user. It is able to proper privilege we have given on this user. Okay, so it is working on this user. So guys, this is the scenario we want to show you. So now user is able to create whatever the permission we have privilege we have given to user can perform. So now how to revoke this permission of this user? So in the this is the this we will also I will show you in this video. So whatever the permission, so we are going to revoke this permission. So if I'm suppose I'm going to create uh, any table, revoke to this create any table. Okay, so I'm going to revoke this privilege, revoke, revoke, create any table to this user. Okay, so this sorry, revoke. Okay, revokes from user. Okay, so you can see here the create any tables privilege we have removed from this privilege. So and now if user going to create any table, so that we will not able to create, because currently you can see I'm going to create again that table. So you are giving this error. Why giving this error? Okay, you here to grant security administrator to the grant your request required privilege. So it means you don't have insufficient privilege. You are getting this 001 031. It is we don't have a privilege to this create tables. So if again we are going to give this privilege and see grant create any table to Abhishek. Okay, so here you can see guys, privilege we will show create table any, this is showing. Now again we are going to create this table, so you can see that easily create able to create this table. Okay, so this is the scenario and of this user select star from this table name. So you can see the user have a don't have a any data on this table. Okay, so I'm going to just execute and show you. You can see that there is no any data insert in this table. So if I'm going to insert some data in this table, so we cannot insert because insert privilege we don't have a given in this user. Okay, so let's see, we are trying to insert some data in this table. So what is the command? First we have to provide some insert privilege of this user, and then we can perform that insert. So I'm going to provide insert. So I'm going to insert any table to this user. So you can see I'm given this insert of privilege to this user. You can see here insert is given, insert any table. Okay. So guys, I'm going to again we are going to same uh, insert operation going to perform against. Okay. Okay, guys. So here you can see one row inserted. If again we are going to check in this table, so we can see one data is inserted, 12 Manish and mobile number and Mumbai. It means whatever privilege we have required, so we have to given this user and user can perform that task. If again we are going to revoke this insert operation, okay, as we have created one user and we have provided some privilege and we can revoke some privilege if a user we want to if we want to revoke all privilege with this user, so we can also revoke. So I will show you revoke this all privilege to this user. So we can just use revoke operation and all we are create any tables, update any tables, select any tables, unlimited table space, create any session and drop any tables. Okay, so all privilege we are going to revoke of this Abhishek user. Okay, so I'm going to revoke and let's see, user is okay. So we don't have a permission of this user currently, and if I'm going to refresh this and just I'm going to disconnect and connect again, so we are not able to connect because I am going to again connect this user. So I'm just passing this password. So you can it will be not able to connect because giving this error password and login deny performing the request operation because we have removed all operation. Connect session is also removed. You can see here create initiation or we have also removed, so the user will not able to connect our database. If I am going to uh, just create any session, we are going to give this grant, so user can grant to this user. So I am giving just only create table, create any session. Okay, so just I am giving the create any session of this user. So you can see, just wait, sorry, this is the, okay, so just you can see create session, we have a permission of this users and try to again this user to connect the session of the database. So just you can see, I'm just passing the password. Yeah, here you can see uh, user Abhishek is able to connect, but they cannot perform any table creation operation, any select any table, anything. They cannot possible to perform because user we have all permission we have revoked. If I am user can try to access of this created table, so just I will show you. If user going to select star from, okay, so going to use this table, so they can also not they can perform because, okay, sorry, this table it will access because that the user will create the same table. So you can, mm, if example I will show you, or example one table is also there, so the user will not have a permission to access this table because they don't have a permission of select any table. Okay, so guys, we have a remove all here, guys. We have removed all operation privilege of this user, and user if we user going to try again to create some tables, so they will not able to create. So I'm going to insert again some data, just to create a fresh table. Okay, just user is going to try with this. In fresh table example 3, so you can see giving this permission error of this user. Okay, mobile number, so I'm going to create a exam table 3. Okay, so you can see here this is beyond the insufficient privilege, so it means we can anytime revoke this permission, provide this grant of this user. So that is required in this database for maintenance and security, and we have a secure our database data in this uh, our environment or project our company. So this is the scenario to create the user, and as per the requirement we have provide this privilege to this user, and we have a control to this user for this access the database. So this is the scenario of I want to show you in this video. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comments if